Has anyone ever told you that to rank in SEO, all you have to do is insert some of the keywords that you're hoping to rank for inside the content of your page? When I started in SEO over 12 years ago, there was some truth to that statement, but things are different now. It used to be the wild, wild west. I remember the days when keyword clouds were a thing, where you would have a bunch of keywords randomly inside of a small section of your website. And I remember the days when people would put a ton of keywords at the bottom of their page and then change the color of the text to match the background in an effort to get more keywords listed on their page. Well, we're not going to be doing that, but this is part 4 of my 6-part series on simple SEO strategies that drive results. In this video, I'm going to walk you through an extremely simple process for how to optimize a page that already exists on your website. If you follow these instructions, you'll put yourself in a great position to drive more traffic to that page and your website overall. If we haven't met yet, my name is Scott Redgate. I'm an online marketing coach, and the purpose of this channel is to help you make more and spend less in your digital marketing efforts and give you the confidence that you need that you can manage your own digital marketing campaigns without hiring an agency. If you're looking to give your website a solid foundation to get more revenue, more leads, and more traffic, make sure to grab my free 7-day online marketing jumpstart PDF. You can get it at scottredgate.com/jumpstart. It's a short doc that's a bullet point list of stuff that you can do today to give yourself a great foundation for years to come with your digital marketing efforts. When I worked for an agency, we charged thousands of dollars for the steps that I outlined in this doc, and it's yours completely free. Just go to scottredgate.com/jumpstart, and I'll leave a link in the description below. All right, so even though at the beginning of the video, I gave you examples about how businesses used to really manipulate and try to spam the search engines like Google and Bing to get more traffic to their website by over-optimizing the page for particular keywords. I am not recommending that you do any of those strategies, but the fact of the matter is, if there's a particular keyword that you want to rank for that's really relevant and really good for your business, you're going to want to have that somewhere on your page. And here's something that you may not know. There are a lot of SEO tools out there like SEMrush and SpyFu that actually report on the keywords that you're ranking for the different pages of your website. And so when you have a page that already exists that's starting to get a little traffic, you can actually go in and quickly see what are some of those keywords that are ranking on that page. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take some of the keywords that are ranking in maybe positions 5 through 15 in the search results, and we're going to give them a little extra TLC to hopefully give it a nudge so that you can appear in the top 5 of the results where most of the traffic is. And as I said, there are a lot of tools that can do this. You could actually use Google Search Console in a way which is completely free to do what we're about to be doing. But the tool that I like is SpyFu. And one of the reasons why is because it's one of the least expensive SEO tools on the market. And no, SpyFu is not paying me to say that. So we're going to walk through a real life example with a page on my website, identify some of the keywords that are ranking on that page, and then I'm going to show you how using ChatGPT, we can make a quick adjustment to that page to give it a better chance to rank for those particular keywords. Without further ado, let's dive in. Now, I want to make sure that I'm clear about this. You're not going to rank in Google near the top of the results with a brand new website by just inserting a couple of keywords on your page. So that's why this is for websites that have a page that has already been up and running for a while, and you're able to see some of those keywords that have already achieved some type of ranking, typically between positions 5 and 15. And what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a little nudge to hopefully get it into the top 5 of the results. All right, so this is my website, scottredgate.com, and we're going to walk through an unbelievably easy process to optimize one of the pages for some keyword opportunities that we spot in the SEO tool that we'll be using, which is called SpyFu. All right, so this is SpyFu, and all I did was I typed in the domain of my website, and then SpyFu starts to give you some quick stats, and so you can go through and see all the cool reports that SpyFu offers. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this SEO research section, and then down here you're gonna see top pages. And so what I like about this is it's going to pull back the top pages that SpyFu has found in terms of pages that have the most ranking keywords on search engines like Google. All right. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm simply going to pick one of these pages. So let's take this one right here, which is a page, Spy on Your Competitors in Google Ads. And so what I can do is I can click through to see what this page looks like. And so we've got the video at the top, and then we've got the text below. All right, and so I'm going to use SpyFu to see what are some of the keywords that it is currently ranking for. So it says that I'm ranking for 15 keywords, and then it starts to go into what those keywords are, specifically what my current ranking in Google is, and then what the estimated search volume in Google is for that particular keyword. Now, many of these keywords are semantically the same. So for example, spy on competitors, Google Ads Spy, spy on AdWords, like a lot of these are extremely similar. But what I like to do is I like to find some of those core root words that might not be on my page that I actually have a ranking for. And then what I can do is I can actually take the content of that page and we'll do something known as a keyword insertion, right? Adjust the text ever so slightly in an attempt to get that small keyword inside of that text. Now, this used to be a very manual process in SEO, but what we're gonna do today is actually use ChatGPT to do that keyword insertion for us. And so it's gonna be so easy. So let me show you exactly what to do. So as I start to go down this list, all right, a couple of these root words like how to see, view, okay. I like those. And so let's go to the article and see if I am mentioning the core root words there, how to and view. So we're gonna go back to the article. That's my homepage, that's not the article. So we're gonna do a Control F and I'm gonna see is view. Okay, so I've got view one time in the content, and then let's do how to. And so I have really one mention of how to in the content. Okay, so I'm including those root words twice or one time each in the content. All right, and so what we're gonna do is we are going to highlight the entire text of this page, all right? And we are going to focus on the keywords how to see competitors Google Ads and view competitors Google Ads. And since I know that I have competitors mentioned and Google Ads mentioned several times inside that article, I'm going to focus on the root words how to and view. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into ChatGPT, and this is how simple it is. This is the prompt that we're going to use. I'm going to say, can you please keep this content mostly the same, but work in the words how to check competitors Google Ads. I think that was it. How to see competitors Google Ads. All right, so how to see competitors Google Ads and include the word view in the text. All right. Now I'm simply going to paste in the text. All right, so let's reread that prompt. Can you please keep this content mostly the same, but work in the words how to see competitors Google Ads and include the word view in the text? And then I paste it in the content. And so now ChatGPT is going to do its thing. And let's see here, it's starting to write it. And it's looking as a quick glance, it looks mostly the same. But let's actually compare. So let's go to the top of it and let's look at the first sentence. If you want to stay ahead of the competition and create better ads, let's go back to my article. And the text says, if you want to stay ahead of the competition and create better at Google and create better ads. All right, so yeah, that's the same. So let's see this. Let's ask ChatGPT, can you highlight the changes you made? So let's see where it made those keyword insertions in the text. So let's see if ChatGPT is able to bold it or indicate it somehow. All right. Added the phrase how to see in the first sentence. Replace the phrase all the advertisements with view. Okay, so right there, it's doing what we asked it to do, and then it's providing some extra options there, or extra statements. So that's really cool. So what we asked or what we prompted it to do, it went ahead and it did. And so what I'd recommend doing is rereading the text, making sure that the meat and potatoes of the article that you wrote is the same, and that the keyword insertions that it made were complementary and it didn't take away from any of the content that you wrote. But that's how simple it is. So what we did was we found a couple of keyword opportunities using SpyFu, the top pages section, and then we simply went to ChatGPT and we asked it to do some minor rewrite to it where it included the keywords that we wanted it to add. And so that's how easy it can be. And so after you make these changes, it can take a few weeks for Google to actually recognize the changes, but I would mark them down, or if you're using an SEO tool like SEMrush or SpyFu, you can track those keywords progress to see if they move up a couple of slots over time. And I always like to tell businesses that it's a lot easier to move from position 10 to 5 than to go from having a keyword be completely unranked to trying to get it in the top 5 of the results. And so I've seen a lot of success with this strategy, and I hope that you do as well. Hey, I hope that was helpful, and make sure you stay tuned in for next week's video, part 5 of this series. Thank you so much. Take care.